Hello guys, it is me again, it's HorrorFan34, and welcome back to another video, and welcome to day 7 of this 12 Days of Christmas challenge that was created by Horrific Nightmares JM. So, now that we are on day 7, just coming off fresh of day 6 reviewing the Jack Frost horror film, and basically if you're not familiar with the challenge, basically for 12 days for the month of December, you review one horror film for each day for 12 days, and they're all Christmas-related horror movies. So, you know, I did Silent Night, Deadly Night, Christmas Evil, Jack Frost, P2. Just go back on my reviews of what I've done so far. And, you know, the original Black Christmas, the remake of Black Christmas. So coming off the Jack Frost review for day 6, I figured, you know what, for day 7, why not talk about the sequel to Jack Frost that was made. I don't really know when this movie came out, or when it came out exactly. It doesn't say, there's no date on here for some reason. I don't see a date on here. I don't remember when this came out, to be honest, but of course you can tell by the title of the review, it's going to be on the sequel, Jack Frost 2, The Revenge of the Mutant Killer Snowman. Now, this film, you know, just one of those so bad it's good kind of like movies, where basically it picks up right where the first movie left off at, and basically at the end of the first film, you know, Jack got pushed out the window by the sheriff, Sam, and Jack lands in the back of a truck, the trunk of a truck with antifreeze in it, and it melts him. And basically, at the beginning of this film, you see like this science lab has like a sample of Jack's remains from the first movie, and then one thing leads to another. The experiment goes wrong, and then it resurrects Jack once again. So then he's back once again, and basically in this film, Sam, you know, played by Christopher Allport, who reprises his role one last time, basically, it, you know, was so traumatic, had a traumatic experience from the first film. So he, you know, basically his wife tells him, you know, hey, let's go to the Caribbean islands together, you know, to relax and get away from all this, to get away from the town and things like that. So Christopher Allport, his wife, and a bunch of their friends go to the Caribbean islands, and lo and behold, Jack Frost follows the sheriff there. He washes up on his carrot nose, washes up on the shore, and now Jack is in the Caribbean. I was like, what's this, Weekend at Bernie's gone horror style? Might as well be. And then, you know, from there on, Jack starts killing people and things like that. This film is just one of those cheesy movies. Just super cheesy, but a lot of fun at the same time. It's just so bad it's good. You know, Christopher Allport, once again, does a great job as the sheriff. I like Christopher Allport. A lot of really weird characters. You know, it's like a lot of really goofy death scenes, like especially this one part where Jack is like trying to drop, when Jack drops like the, you know, those like kind of like metal things you see in like the cartoons, and it falls on their head. Well, a thing made of snow like that falls on a girl's head, and she gets knocked down and gets killed. You have that one part, of course, when the girl goes and takes a swim at night in the pool, and Jack, you know, freezes the pool, and then she's trapped under there and frozen, which is a really cool one. And one other funny part too is, you know, when you see Jack in full form, which is on the back right here, there's a part where everybody, like, for some reason, like, it's snowing in the Caribbean, but like no one seems to notice this or seems to think it's unusual for it to be snowing in the Caribbean. So like you see Christopher Allport and his wife walk out and see all their friends having a snowball fight. And then out of nowhere you see Jack throw a snowball, and it hits a guy's arm, and his arm gets decapitated, and there's like blood spurting everywhere. And that's when you get Jack Frost coming up from behind Sam, and you know, he turns around, he's like, you know, Jack, Oh, you remember, how sweet. And of course you have Scott McDonald. I think it's Scott McDonald coming back as the voice of Jack once again. And then you have that funny part when he sees like some other people and he's like, oh, gotta go. Whee! And then he falls to the ground in a puff of smoke, pretty much. And then it turns out too, like Jack Frost, you can see like in the mouth right here has like these baby snowballs, and the way to kill them is like with bananas, and they're shooting them with bananas, and they're like with banana like smoothie, and they're like that's like their weakness. And then when they pour it on the babies, they explode and things like that. Cheesy fun, and of course that whole ending is completely ridiculous too. Where during the end credits, you see these two guys on this boat, and then like they get crushed by Jack's big carrot nose, and you have that theme song, you know, do 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 do, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. Like they had that song in the opening intro and at the end credits as well. I wouldn't say that this film is better than the first film at all. I mean, the first film was cheesy aspects, but it does have some serious moments in it as well. While this one, though, is just out there and goofy and cheesy. I mean, snowing in the Caribbean, like, come on, you know. But I think Christopher Allport does a good job as the sheriff, and Scott McDonald. I think it's Scott McDonald comes back as Jack once again, and I think they're both easily the standout stars of the movie. You have this one character, you know, I think it's Captain Fun or something like that, and he's just acting all goofy, really cheesy, over the top acting, like just cheesy acting overall. You know, really goofy deaths, you know, with the pool, you know, the thing getting dropped on their head and things like that, and, you know, it's just cheesy movie, super cheesy, but it's fun though. If you like So Bad It's Good kind of like movies, I recommend this one to you highly. So that is pretty much it for my review for Jack Frost 2, and thanks a lot for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Alright guys, take care.